Hello everyone, welcome back to Scott Hart Voice, the channel dedicated to voiceovers and video games, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Once again, I have been busy off camera doing Phase 4. So what I did is I built out a new horizontal line, a new east-west line of tracks right here. At the very far end over there, I did electromagnetic control rods. I'd already had the heat sinks in place, but what I just added was my magnetic field generators. I forgot what they're called for a minute. So we're going to grab these because we're launching Phase 4 today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 500. And then I did a build for Assembly Director Systems. Oh, and the one for magnetic field generators was literally just a single assembler. Same thing for Assembly Director Systems. And these just finished up a little bit ago because I needed 500 of these and it sucked. So I now have 500 Assembly Director Systems. What I did, since I had enough enough supercomputers and enough of the adaptive control units in storage, I slooped them and then I just boosted it to get them done as fast as possible. Because otherwise it was going to take, what was it going to say? What did it say, like 4 hours? I'm just like, no. I'm going to be done now. So I was. Praise be, in the words of Kibitz, praise be the sloops. But yeah, no, seriously though, the summer sloops are amazing. So yeah, I slooped it, overclocked it, and was able to get what I needed quickly enough. And we need 5 stacks of thermal propulsion rockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll take a look at that build real quick. I don't think I need to show you guys the trains anymore because it's pretty self-explanatory. But it's literally a manufacturer, and I slooped it. That's literally all it is. And then lastly, the one that I wanted the most. Nuclear pasta. Oh, yeah. So what I did is there was a normal copper node down there in the little grotto area. I tapped that, fully overclocked it, and threw it into, what is that, 20? Yeah, 20 smelters, making ingots, coming up here to make 100 copper powder a minute, which is, frankly, not that much, but this only consumes 100 copper powder. So for a nuclear pasta, it consumes an entire 600 copper ingots for one nuclear pasta. Oh, it's brutal. But the animation is just so gorgeous. I have never built... I've never gotten this far in the game. So I never built a particle accelerator in Satisfactory. And so I sat here for like 10 minutes just watching it go. Because it's such a cool animation. It's so awesome. And since this is the second time through, we're going to get an output item here. Another nuclear pasta ready. Come on out. Or was that halfway through? That might have been halfway through. Oh, no, I guess it was only a quarter of the way through. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I had never built a particle accelerator. I mean, I guess I did technically build it over there when I was, like, figuring out numbers and stuff. But I never actually set one up, got things going into it and have it running. This is the first time I've ever gotten this far in the game. So you best believe I'm having a whole lot of fun with this. Like, this is so cool. And I'll probably have more of these whenever I decide to do nuclear power, which may or may not be for a while. Because what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to finish the story of Satisfactory and then flip on over to either Factorio, which I've done episode 1, I've recorded episode 1, or possibly as well as doing, what's it called? Eden Crafters. Because I wanted to do a playthrough of that as well. I have a really bad tendency, though, to start something and not finish it, and I'm done with that. I don't want to do these half-done playthroughs anymore. So I want to finish Satisfactory and then be done with it. And maybe come back to it for doing nuclear power at some point, but I doubt I'll be doing nuclear power for this playthrough. Mostly because I have, what is that, around anywhere is fluctuating between 96 and 98. So I have like 42 gigawatts of power to play with, and that's just through the max consumption. Right now my actual consumption is hanging around like 2200. 22,000 megawatts, so 22 gigawatts. So I functionally have like 70 gigawatts to work with. I don't know if I'm going to be using that much. It's possible. I don't know. I've never seen Phase 4. But what we're going to do now is we're going to make sure we don't forget the nuclear pasta, because I was just about to fly away and not get it. That would have been a travesty. Huzzah. 100 nuclear pasta. Oh, man. And at this point, let's put that on, because it's actually faster to just slide jump than to fly with the hover pack. Like, the hover pack's awesome and stuff, but it on its sprint is not actually, at least from what I've seen, it's not as fast as the jump slide. And I'm only going to right there, which is why I'm not building a train and doing it. It would actually probably be longer to build a train and take it back in than to just, you know, jump slide in. But yeah, I am very excited to be entering Phase 5, to have only one more tier of tech. Oh, the other thing that I do plan on doing it before I call this playthrough done, and this is one of the reasons why I rushed Phase 4 as fast as I could, and that is Fixmas is going to launch in just over a week. It actually launches a week from tomorrow, December 1st. So I definitely want to be at least done with Phase 4 before Fixmas hits, because last time I did Fixmas, I burned myself out and I didn't finish. It was actually Fixmas that burned me out. I was working in Phase 4, believe it or not. I was at, let's see, I'd done Bauxite Refinement, Logistics Mark 5, and I hadn't gotten to blenders yet. I did have the hover pack, and I don't remember if I had the hazmat suit. So I had these three, and then it hit, and I burned myself out because of Fixmas. So, yeah. Anyway, I would like to not burn myself out and actually finish this, because I was feeling some burnout earlier. Some serious burnout, believe it or not. So, I'm happy to be done with Phase 4. Okay, before we do anything else, we are going to save the game, in case I want to rewatch launching it again, because it's just so nice to do it. Here we go. You have anything to say to me, Ada? Yes, you do.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation. That was a joke. Anyway, you're familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well. Some work is just better suited for machines. Phase 5 contains technology the human brain cannot comprehend, so just trust in me and fix-it policy and everything will go as planned. Answering all your questions will take time we simply do not have. Everything is going to be just fine, so long as you do your job. We've come this far together after all, haven't we? Anyway, you know what to do. Just don't forget to keep producing previous project parts and plan ahead when setting up new production lines, and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment.
Okay, here we go. I swear that's a ship in the middle. It looks like some type of cruiser. Right here.
Phase 4 of project assembly completed. If style was measured in my performance reports, yours would be something special. Regardless, saving the day is within our grasp. Do not lose focus now. You must understand the weight on your shoulders, but you are not alone. I am here, and I know exactly what's at stake. This goes beyond Earth. Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might think I am exaggerating. Perhaps you will understand once you finish project assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work.
You know what? That'd be really funny if these are the dreadnoughts that you see in Helldivers. And so the Pioneers are actually creating the dreadnoughts for managed democracy. All right, let's take a look at the hub. Oh, and we're gonna need. Wow, we're gonna need 1,000 nuclear pasta. Dang, that's a lot. Matter conversion. The converter, fixite ingots, trigons, diamonds, time crystals, biochemical sculptors, which we're going to need 1,000 of those. This is where you would unlock SAM fluctuators and reanimated SAM if you hadn't already got it. Okay. Quantum encoding. The quantum encoder, excited photonic matter and dark matter residue. Dark matter crystals, superposition oscillators, neural quantum processors, and AI expansion servers. We're going to need 256 of these. Mark III blueprints. Spatial energy. Main portal, satellite portal. Satellite portal. Enables Pioneer teleportation between two linked portals. Each portal can only have a single link. Satellite portal. Oh, okay. So you have to have a main one and a satellite one. Okay. Singularity cell used to break down space and time, required to power portals. And ballistic warp drive. I'm going to need 200 of these. And then peak efficiency Mark 6 belts. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. And Fixonium fuel rods. These are nice because when you throw these into the nuclear power generation, they just burn. Sorry, the fuel rods, I should say. The fuel rods. Because when they're done, they don't expel any type of waste, which is nice. It's also one of the reasons why I haven't gotten around to doing nuclear powers, because I wanted to have all of it available before I did it. So that's fun. Matter conversion. I do have everything I need for these. I would sure like to know what I'm going to need for diamonds and time crystals. And I'm pretty sure you need time crystals to build... Oh, excuse me. I'm tired. I'm pretty sure you need the time crystals in order to be able to... I think that's what is required for the Mark 6 belts, like how the alclad aluminum sheets are for Mark 5s. I'm pretty sure it's time crystals for Mark 6. So I can't get Mark 6 belts without getting matter conversion. So I think I'm going to do matter conversion, do the builds off of this, which would be the fixite stuff, trigons, diamonds, time crystals, and biochemical sculptors. Get those started because I'm going to need 1,000 of those. And I've already gotten nuclear pasta, so that's good. But if I can start getting this going, then that can chew through while I do everything else. And then I'll have time crystals, and then I should be able, with time crystals and fixite trigons, to do peak efficiency and get Mark 6 belts, which will be fantastic and outlandish. Nice. Okay, let's grab what we need. We need 100 fused frames, 250 RC units, and 500 cooling systems. Do I have all of those in storage? I do, but not enough of the cooling systems. I got them fused modular frames. Radio control units. How many did I need? 250. You know, it'll probably just be faster to go get them and then come back. And here's another fun thing. Since I finished the last traffic jam, when doing my, what's it called? The rocket fuel power plant, I haven't had any more jams in the high traffic areas. I've also started bringing trains everywhere else around, so the high traffic areas aren't as high traffic anymore. Not that they aren't, but they just aren't as as high traffic as they once were. Boy, where did I put the radio control units? I do not remember. I know the cooling systems are over here with the fused modular frames because they all needed nitrogen gas. There's the fused frames. Here's the cooling systems. I need 500. It's a good thing I came right here. Okay. Radio control units. Are they over here? They might be over here. This might be them. I really don't remember. Nope, those are supercomputers. Crap, where did I put radio control units? Doubt it's there. I think that's more cable. Yeah. That's automated wiring. Is this it? This might be it. Yeah, crystal oscillators. I'm pretty sure this is it. Radio control units. Yay! 250. Cool. Got everything I need. Let's go get matter conversion. Let's take a look at what we're going to do. We're going to need a few different builds. That's for sure. We're going to need one for trigons. The ingots, we'll probably... I'll probably figure out how to do these and all that. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was gonna... had to get a deep breath there. I'll probably do the fixite ingots and the trigons at the same train stop, is my guess. I have no idea what they require. So that's another thing, is I gotta see what we got. Like, I don't know what we need to do to build these things. It's possible that we can't do the fixite trigons without Sam. Who knows? I haven't gotten this far. In the playthroughs I've watched, I actually haven't paid attention as to what the requirements are for that. Mainly because my mind was already processing enough as it was. I'm just glad I finished Phase 4. I've never gotten this far. So you guys are enjoying this just as much as I am, I hope. Alright, here we go. Modular frames, radio control units, and cooling systems. Launch.
Milestone reached. The converter uses strange alien matter, abbreviated to SAM, to break down and transform materials at their most fundamental levels. I am sure even you can appreciate the power to manipulate atomic bonds. Most importantly, you are now able to locally create fixite, a highly adaptable synthetic metal, ideal for any kind of construction. It is everything we need to save the day, and perhaps its admirable qualities can inspire you.
Okay. Well, let's take a look. Everything new. Nothing new in here. Production, we now have the converter. So let's take a look at the converter and see what we got here. Time crystals. Fixite ingots out of iron, Caterium, or aluminum. Really? Huh. Raw resource conversion. You can make iron ore from limestone and sand. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then what I'll probably do is I'm thinking I'll probably make fixite out of iron. Maybe Caterium. Maybe. The reason I'm thinking possibly Caterium is because for Caterium, there's a pure node that I tapped over by, or was that a regular node? Was it the iron that's pure? Might be a pure iron. Either way, over by the rocket fuel production, there was a pure node that I'm not using all of it. And I'm already smelting a bunch of ingots for it. And so, if I could... if I could split off a line of the ingots from the pure node and combine them with any SAM that's over there, then I can make the fixite ingots over there. Now, there are no trigons out of here. So that's interesting. This is where you build the time crystals, and it's out of diamonds. Okay. So we got to figure out how to make diamonds. So I'm going to pull up my note here. That way you guys can see. And we're going to need to make time crystals. And that's going to require diamonds. What I'll probably do is do time crystals. If time crystals are the only thing... if diamonds are the only thing needed for time crystals, what I'll probably do is find out how to make diamonds and just do the diamond production right there and make time crystals right on the same spot. That way I don't have as many trains. So time crystals will have diamonds, which I'm pretty sure is probably going to be coal. We're going to need fixite ingots. If I can... Oh, and time crystal and diamond. I don't like these as pluralized. So T crystal and F ingot. And this might not actually be a train level item. I do know I am going to have Fix-It Trigons, which is going to have Fix-It Ingot. So I'll do that. I'm pretty sure the Trigons are just from straight up from Fix-It Ingots. But Time Crystals and Diamonds, so Time Crystals off of Diamonds. Let's take a look at the Trigons. We can go ahead and disassemble you. Actually, you know, for the moment, I kind of want to keep that up in case I need to reference it for anything. So, Time Crystals. Do our smelters... Do they make Fix-It Ingots? Fixite Ingots? No. What about foundries? Nope. I'm going to guess the only place to make ingots, Fixite Ingots is the converter. I may be wrong. I doubt it. Okay, let's take a look at the constructor. Fixite Trigons. That's where the Trigons are. Reanimated Sam, we already know about that. Nothing for diamonds yet. But Fixite Trigons take Fixite Ingots. Okay. And it is a 3-to-1. So 3 Trigons for 1 ingot. Okay. So let's go ahead and do, for now, 3 Trigons for, whoa. 1 Fix-It Ingot. I still don't know what the ratio for crystals to diamonds is, so we'll get to there eventually. Excuse me. So 3 Fix-It Trigons for 1 Fixite Ingot. Is that it? Okay. I would have thought the diamonds would have been in the constructor, but I guess not. Assembler, what do you got? Nothing new. Okay. Packager. Doubt there's anything here. Nope. Maybe refinery? Nope. Blender. You gotta have something. There's the biochemical sculptor. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, B sculptor. Let's take a look at that. Let's put this in here real quick. B sculptor. And it's 2 output. No, not 1. I hit 2. Come on. For 0.5 AD system. Which I am making 0.5 assembly director systems. 40 Fixite Trigons. 40 F Trigons. And 10 water. Okay. Well, there was nothing else in the blender, right? Nitric acid, fuel, battery. Yeah, no, there's nothing else. Okay, then. Let's try the particle accelerator. Diamonds. Of course they're in a particle accelerator. That makes sense. All right. 1 diamond for 20 coal. Holy crap. Dang. Okay. 1 diamond for 20 coal. Yikes. I still don't know where the time crystals are. No time crystals here. They weren't in here, were they? Oh, no, yeah, they're right here, derp. Okay. So, have I been looking at the per minutes or the actual... Okay, yeah, I've been looking at the per minutes with these numbers. That's fine. 30 to 60. Or no, I did 1 to 20 in that case. That was 1 to 20. So let's do what we can do off of the... There. So the fix-it trigons were off of the constructor, I think. Yeah. Okay, 30 to 10. Okay, so 30 to 10. And the sculptor, I think this was the actual numbers per minute. 2 half 40 10. 2 half 40 10. Okay. So those were all off of that. Okay, cool. So then I need to do 6 to 12. Okay. 6 time crystals to 12 diamonds. Okay, then. This will be interesting to figure out how to balance. Very interesting. And the reason I say this is because there's a bunch of coal up by the rocket fuel power plant as well. So I could possibly do diamonds and time crystals all right there. And I still... Oh, right. I still need to do the fixite ingots. I need to figure out how to do 10 fixite ingots in where Sam is. Okay, so... I'm going to need a... It's under converter, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so fixite ingots for Sam and iron or Sam and Caterium. And those numbers are not the same. 3 reanimated Sam to 4 Caterium ingots or 4 reanimated Sam to 24 iron ingots. Ooh, boy. I almost feel like the Caterium might be more advantageous. It really depends on which node was pure over there that I'm already tapped. I think it's iron. But that'll be 10 ingots, which I think that's the recipe, right? 10? Yeah, 10 ingots right there. Are both of these outputs 10? No, that one's 15. What's the aluminum output? 30. Huh. Interesting. I still think I want to do iron. It's straight 10 to 10. And I just need 240 iron ingots and 40 reanimated Sam. How much is reanimated Sam? I can't remember. 30 for 120. So if I'm going to do 40 ooh. Yeesh. Okay. You know what it's time for? Well, it's not time for that. It's time to pull up this. I went out sloop hunting, but now we need to go Sam hunting. There are pure Sam nodes. No kidding. Huh. I did not know that. I also have 0 desire to go into the swamp. There's a pure Sam node up there. What about normal? Hey, that's not too far away. And impure. Oh, wow. How about that? That's right there, but I really don't feel like tapping an impure node. I think what I'd much rather do is tap a pure node for 600. Because with 600, multiply that by 5 out of 150 reanimated SAM. And that does not go into 150 very well. It's 45? I don't think it does. No, divided by. Yeah, no, it doesn't. 3 1/3. As opposed to 3 3/4. Well, none of them work very well with 150 reanimated SAM. None of them. But that's okay. I could work with that on, like, underclocking a fourth converter. So, Actually, you know what? Let's see which node over there I tapped. Right here. Is it... Oh, great. Okay, it's iron that's pure. And I've already fully overclocked it. So I would have 1,200 minus... What's the iron that I'm using for over here? It was a really small amount. Oh, and you know what? I'm only using the iron when I'm actually pulling when I'm pulling a stack of filters. So if I'm not pulling the filters, this iron is actually not even getting tapped. Same thing with the Caterium. That Caterium is a fully tapped out normal node. So I would have 1,200 iron to work with. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. So I'm going to stick with this. No, not this one. This one. So since I'll have 150 SAM, reanimated SAM, that's 3 3/4, right? That's what I said was? Yeah, 3 3/4. So I would have 37.5 fixite ingots and 240 times 3.75. 900. So I'll have 900 iron being consumed. So that'll be a huge smelting array. But that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll just have to build a huge smelting array for it and just work with that. That's not a problem. So with that being the case, this will not be fully workable until I get the Mark 6 belts. So it would be underproducing, which meaning probably the fourth, and possibly the third converter will not be running at full capacity. The first and second would for fixite ingots, but the third and fourth will not, at least until I get Mark 6 belts. And then it will, which that's fine. It's not a problem at all. And that will give me, what did I say, 37.5? 37.5 fixite ingots a minute. Okay. That's totally doable. So let's go back over to here. This will be 37.5 fixite ingots. And for trigons, it was a 1 to 3, right? Yeah, 1 to 3. So 37.5. Oh. Times 3. 112.5. Okay. Which also would be consuming 900 iron ingots. So for that and also 150 reanimated SAM. So for 150 reanimated SAM, 900 ingots, I'm going to get 37.5 fixite ingots, which will make 112.5 fixite trigons. Awesome. The trigons will be used in the sculptor, and I'll have plenty. I will not be hurting for trigons in any way, shape, or form. Totally fine. Totally fine. Which I can't really go higher than this because right now I'm throttled by the assembly director systems anyway. Because of this. I'm only making one adaptive control unit right now. Maybe I'm making 2. I might be making 2. Let's see. Did I put it up here anywhere? That's an RC unit. I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to double check. It would be on the trains. So. Okay, so 112.5 fixite trigons for 37.5 fixite ingots, which are made from 900 iron ingots and 150 reanimated SAMs. That's going to be a lot of smelters and a few constructors for SAM. As a matter of fact, that might only be 2 constructors for SAM. Let's see. Nope, 5. Okay, I was wrong. Time crystals. Nope, diamonds. With diamonds, let's pull up the map. Sorry, we're going between all... Oh, that's not the map. Sorry, we're going between all sorts of different things here. But if I remember right, there was one pure coal node here that I tapped. So if I do... Oh, yeah, it's right here if I hover over this. There it is. It's 1200 coal. Right now it's throttled to 780 because that's as fast as the belt can go. Once I do this, I can use 600 from this coal. Because I'm only using either 540 or 580 for the whole process of the rocket fuel. So that gives me 600 coal to work with there. And if we take a look there, wow, there are 2 other pure nodes. Are there any regular nodes over here? There are. So I've already tapped this one. So that one plus this one is the equivalent of 1 pure node. Well, half of this one plus this normal is the equivalent of 1 pure. So I'm going to have the equivalent of 3 pure nodes, which means I'm going to have 3,600 coal. That's a lot of coal. So multiply that by 6. And multiply this by 6. Which is 180. So I'll have 180 diamonds. And 180 divided by 12 is 15. And 15 times 6. Oh, wait. What did I say? 180? 180 diamonds. And because it's 15, right? Yeah, 15. 15 times 6 is 90. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, Electric Paul, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing a lot of math here, trying to gear up for Phase 5 here. So we're going to have 90 time crystals. Woo! Okay. These are not used in anything else right now. I already have the assembly director systems. I'll have the trigons from here, and water is coming from, well, water. So, I'm going to be building 4 new stops on the train network. And I think we're going to put them all up here by the... oh, come on. Here we go. All up here by the... What is this called? The rocket fuel power plant. So... I'll be taking all 600 of that SAM ore, making 150 reanimated SAM from that, combining it with the leftover iron from here. It will be throttled until I actually get the Mark 6 belts. But then I'll have all of these being turned into diamonds. And I can only pray that my power is going to hold up. Because if I'm making 90 diamonds, diamonds were under here. So that's 3. I'm going to have 3. Oof. Yikes. I'm going to have 3 particle accelerators making diamonds, which would be a total of 750 times 3. That's going to be 22. That's 2 gigawatts of power. Electric Paul, I am putting together the numbers for the next phase in Satisfactory. So I just finished phase 4. And there's a lot of math that goes behind unlocking a new just a new set of stuff you can build. Because like when I unlocked aluminum, there was a lot of stuff, a lot of math that went into making aluminum, which, by the way, everyone, I think it was 2 or 3 episodes ago, I was having an issue with the aluminum where the water was backing up. I found out the issue. It's because the pump coming from the water extractor was taking precedence, was making the water from the pump take precedence over the water that was being recycled. So what I did is I put pumps on the recycling part, and it's all balanced itself out. So that was the issue. Don't ask me how it happened, because I don't know how it could have, but it did. So anyway, I did fix the aluminum. So right now I'm calculating how much power I'm going to be using for just this production here. For just the diamonds, I'm going to be using 2 gigawatts of power. For the time crystals, let's see how much I'm going to use. So I'm going to be making 90 time crystals. Excuse me. Time crystals here. 90 divided by 6 is 15? No. Yeah, 15. So 15 times 400. 6 gigawatts. So that's 8 gigawatts of power. And you know what? I want to make a note here of this. Approximately 2 gigawatts. This is going to be... No, this one's approximately 2 gigawatts. However, this one is 6. Okay. For 112.5 fixite trigons. 112.5. Let's see. $112.5 divided by 10 is roughly 12. Just over... It's just over 11. So I'm just going to round up and say 12 gigawatts. So 12 gigawatts times 400 is 48. So I'm going to say approximately 5 gigawatts. And then 2 sculptors. Probably not going to be much. 150. Not much at all. So 150 megawatts. Okay, so I'm going to be using roughly, I did round up for this, so I'm not going to consider this 150 megawatts because that's negligible in the size of this. So I'm going to say that's 13 gigawatts of power. We should have plenty. Let's just double check. Yes, we have plenty. So we have enough in order to be able to get the second stage, the second step of phase 5 up here, along with time crystals, fixite trigons, and diamonds. That is awesome. Now, the thing is this. I don't know if diamonds are going to be used in anything else. I don't know if trigons are going to be used in anything else. So before I solidify these numbers, and before the next stream, I am going to go onto the wiki, see if they're used in anything else. If they are, I may throttle the usage of it. Like if diamonds are used in something else besides time crystals, I will not max out the diamond production in the particle accelerators. I may make a smaller portion of it. Maybe, say, 30. I don't know. Maybe. It all just depends on what uses these things. I specifically want to find out the trigons, see if anything else uses the trigons. I'm going to probably say yes, they will. Granted, I'm not fully consuming the trigons here. I'm making 112, and I'm only using 40. So I don't think I have to worry about that. I think I can stick with this build. This is the one that I don't know what I'm going to do with. Because this one, yes, absolutely. I'm going to make 180 diamonds out of 3,600 coal. And I don't know if I'm going to use all 180 of those for time crystals. That's what I need to figure out. So, I will take care of finding that out off camera, so you guys don't have to sit here and listen to me keep blathering through the whole thing. That was a lot of math. But phase 4 is done, baby. We're on to phase 5, and we only have to make 4 new stops off the bat. I do have either 1 or 2 stops available in the top right-hand corner. Up over... Wait, where'd my mouse go? Here. I think this is the one stop I have here. This is not a stop that I can do because this, from here all the way through, I think here is one really long stretch of track that's going underneath the track that's going up to the aluminum. Something else that I do need to do is this. Once I unlock Mark 6 belts, I need to up the aluminum. I don't know how bad, but I've been told that aluminum becomes a little bit of a bottleneck. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I may be wrong. I don't know. But I'm gonna look into a lot of this stuff to expect in phase 5. So, I will most likely build a new... So this is going to be one of the stops. Excuse me. And I'll either build out over on this side or this side for the rest of phase 5, for the rest of this step of phase 5. I'm thinking it'll probably be over here. Actually, no, that's not right. I'm going to be building them up over here. Derp, I totally forgot about that. I'm going to be building new sections of track up here because that's where I'm going to build a lot of the stuff for diamonds and all that kind of stuff. Because there's that SAM that's like right here-ish, maybe over here. And then there's all of that pure coal up here, which I'm going to bring over to the stop probably right here. So I can make it just a crap load of diamonds, which will be nice. Then, you know, maybe down over here-ish, I'll have a stop for the time crystals. And we need, in order to get Mark 6 belts, we need trigons and here. We need trigons, time crystals, and a lot of plates. So once I get trigons and time crystals, I'll be able to do that. And Trigons will be, like I said, they'll be throttled until I do this. So it's kind of which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, they kind of both came at the same time, really, in this case. Yeah. Yeah. But that'll be nice. I will most likely do a lot of this work off camera. Because it's going to be a lot of belting, and I mean a lot of belting. And also, it's just going to be a lot of really tedious work. I'm probably just going to turn on my show, build the platforms out, and just let it do let the rest of the base churn through everything while it does it while I build this out, because we're going to need a lot of pressure conversion cubes, nuclear pasta. We need 1,000 of it. But we will have 1,000 of it because it's already going. And that's the other reason why I'm really excited to get these. What are these called again? Something sculptors. Binary sculptors? Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. Sculptor. Biochemical sculptors. So that'll be nice to have. But we're going to need 1,000 of them. And I'm only making 2. So that'll be 500 minutes. Which is what? 9 hours? 8.5? 8.5 hours of running time with only making 2. So that's one of the reasons why it has to go right off the bat. Okay. So we now have converters. Huzzah. We have the particle accelerators. Yes. We already had blenders. They're old news at this point. I don't know how long this is going to take me to build before I can record this next episode. But what I will do is everything I build off camera, I will show you, whether if it's from a distance or up close. The belting will probably be from a distance. I will say, hey, look, I tapped these nodes like I said I would. And I brought them over here like I said I would. And then actually show you the build. But guys, I cannot tell you how grateful I am I decided to go with this mentality here. I know it takes up a lot of space, and I know it probably looks really ugly to a lot of you guys, but functionally speaking, I love this. I was not going for aesthetics in this playthrough. I wanted to beat the game, and I wanted to do it efficiently, because efficiency first, y'all. Efficiency first. No, but seriously, I love the decentralized production and using the trains as the transportation logistics. Also, one thing I was talking about with the diamonds and the time crystal production, and I said I would do one here and one like over here, I learned a very good lesson. Don't keep the pickups and the drop-offs. Try and keep them sparsed if you're going to do this, because you'll find that your train is just going to go boom, here drop off, flip around and come back. That is actually prone to causing traffic jams. The more you can disperse your trains throughout the network, the better. So that's why I'm planning on doing the time crystals not directly right next to the diamonds. So, yeah. Alrighty. Oh, let's get to our lookout tower. We did not start there today, but we shall end there today. And I know I had talked about this in a previous episode, but I don't think I'm going to tear this down. It's kind of nice to see a little bit of the remnants of where I came from. So, all right. With that, I shall bid you all a fondue. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night or where... Oh, wait. What the heck was that? I got to get to OBS. Where is OBS? There it is. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, and peace out.